Hi everybody, my name is Jessica and this is my channel Plant Hooker. Finally a day of plants. Well, I've finally gotten to the point to where I've owned this one for 6 months. So I think I can give like a little bit of info on it. And it will be a dishonorable mention because the information I've gotten on it is a little mixed, so I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. But I can finally do my olive tree, or what's left of my olive tree. Now, there's sites that are contradicting one another. Some sites say it's an evergreen, it keeps its leaves year round, and then some sites say that it needs a dormant period and that's why it's losing its leaves. So, because this part here was, here big, it had like stems and whatnot, and so with this one, and then it just kind of just started dropping its leaves. And with the sites that say that it does need a dormant period, this is the right time of year where it does, because the light is getting lower, temperatures are getting colder. But then there's other sites that say as long as you give them the same amount of light as you do during the summertime, that they won't go into a dormancy period. But unfortunately, those grow lights are stuck in the mail thanks to the Canada Post strike. So this is what I have to deal with until I can get those grow lights for it specifically. Now, other names is the common olive or the Olea European. Now, olive is Latin. Like, these plants have been in cultivation since about 7,000 years. And some fossil records even show them being around since 20 to 40 million years ago. Yeah. It is a small family, part of the Oliaceae family, mostly found in like the Mediterranean basins. Wild species can be found in Africa and Western Asia. It has also been cultivated in New Zealand, South America, and South Africa, and Australia as well. However, in Australia, it can be considered a weed, like it's considered an invasive species in Africa. Because unfortunately, when they grow in the wild, their leaves block out some of the lower brush and like devastates the local species. It is also related to like lilac bushes, jasmines, forsythias, and like ash trees. So it's part of that family or related to it. Now, olive trees, if you have one olive tree and you're not going to get flowers or fruit. You might get flowers, maybe. Fruit, no. Because these guys are, they're not self-sterilizing. They need to have two plants to be able to cross-pollinate with one another. The same thing with kiwis. Kiwis need, females and a male tree. 80% of the world's olives that are grown go towards olive oil, and only 20% go towards being considered table olives, or olives that you would just eat as a fruit. Okay. Yes. Ziva was a mighty hunter this morning. She caught a mouse, and I had to oh, here, I'll give you this. I had to bribe her to let me take the mouse from her. Yeah. Now, the oldest olive tree in the world is 3,300 years old. 3,300 years. Or more than that. I forget how much more than that. But they're old. So, yes, now, I water him about once a month, especially this time of year. When the weather is warmer, he might need a little bit more, to keep him good and whatnot. And you only want to water him when he's at a moisture meter level between 3 and 4. Like, they are drought tolerant, but they don't like to be Ziva, don't like to be consistently in a drought, period. Don't fertilize him. He absolutely hates to be fertilized. He really took a fit when I fertilized him one day, and I think that could have been the reason why for a lot of major leaf drop. But, Ziva. Okay. Can you hear her purring? Wait, no. Speaker's over here. Okay, we'll hold you instead of the plant. Yeah. Doesn't like to be fertilized at all. He threw a fit then. And I cleaned his leaves. And he took another fit with that. So don't clean their leaves. You will need to prune. Like during the growing seasons, they like to be cut back to a third. So that's why I think they do need like a dormant period. He's okay with normal humidity. Don't miss him. He doesn't like that either. So I think once my wood stove gets going, he might enjoy that. It's not, technically it should be going since the last couple of days, but I've been having trouble with the door. I just got a new door, but they sent me, they didn't send me the hardware to go with it. So it's like the old stuff is no more good. I can't use the old stuff. Please send me new ones. And with Canada Post, I have to wait for a courier to do it. And sometimes they don't always deliver on time. So, yay! But no worry about misting. And hey, don't eat him. How about misting? Doesn't need to be missed. They do prefer full sun or part sun, part shade. Like, they don't like shade part sun, it's part sun, part shade. So they do like a lot of light. Now, the ideal temperatures for these guys are between 5 and 35 degrees Celsius, which is 41 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. And they can only go outside, but in my area, because I'm a 5A, they can only go out here between June and September. However, if you are in a hardiness zone 8 to 11, they can go out year round. But Cape Breton winters are not a favorite for this guy. No, he's saying no. But they have been known to survive very, very short periods of -10, so Celsius, 14 degrees Fahrenheit. So if your power goes out, don't worry, he won't die unless the power is out for like 3-4 days and it's like below -10, then you might need to worry. You can repot them every year. I have not repotted him yet. I'll probably do that in the spring. Change out his soil once he starts like coming back and getting new leaves. And the best soils for these guys are the cactus soil and the palm and citrus soil. I'm not sure what soil this is. Pretty sure it's the palm and citrus soil, just because I've seen cactus soil before. This doesn't look like it, and I've never seen palm and citrus soil, so I'm assuming that's what it is. Now, when it comes to pest, I've yet to deal with pest on these guys. They don't seem to go after him just yet, probably because he only has 2 leaves. But they can be plagued with spider mites, scale, and mealybugs. Not sure about thrips, because I've got thrips going out through the whole house. but they haven't seemed to go on him. And I know I don't have scale. Because I haven't seen scale on him. Yeah. They are considered a hard plant. Like, I would not recommend the olive tree for beginners. In the wild, like, they can get like to like 20, 30 feet or higher. But in households, they'll top out between 31 inches to 78 inches, which is 80 centimeters to 200 centimeters. Yes, 200 centimeters tall. But they'll get like as bushy as 15 inches to 78 inches, which is, again, 40 centimeters to 200 centimeters. Now, common problems with these guys is, of course, yellowing leaves. That is a sign of either overwatering or underwatering. Drooping leaves, too, is a sign of overwatering and underwatering. Fading leaves, like this is a nice dark green. If I had... If I hide my face, will it concentrate? I don't know. I can't see. That is a lack of light. Like, this is a nice deep green. If it was like a light green, that's lack of light. So, and his leaves never faded, so I don't think it's due to a lack of light. I'm pretty sure he's just going into dormancy because, like I said, my house has been cold thanks to the wood stove being on the brink. And I do not recommend these to first-time plant owners. Nope. Even after having this guy, if he happens to croak on me, I ain't getting another one. Like this dormancy period stuff, because there was other plants that I had to do that with, and I just don't like it because half the time I don't even know if I'm doing it right. So, but we will make an attempt to keep him alive, and if he gets better and comes back bushy or whatnot, I'll maybe do like a little short update. But yeah, no, this was the only plant that I have that's been 6 months for the month of December. So after this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe plant chores videos. But yeah, no, yeah, it is a dishonorable mention. So sorry, this wasn't as nice as it could be. But if you did get some good information, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Everybody has a right to their own opinion. But if you did like the video, even though like I'm being a bad plant parent, subscribe. And as always, live long, diva, and plant on.